The first thing that hits is the smell, not warm meals or clean wood. This is sweat baked into beams for generations, spilled ale rotting in packed dirt, grease from animal fat dripping into the fire and smoking up into every breath. The walls sweat with heat. The ceiling sags under years of grime. This is not a place built for comfort. It is a place built because humans need what waits inside. Every tavern door is a threshold. Once crossed, you agree to the rules of the room, rules older than the kingdom, rules enforced without mercy. The people here are not tourists. They come to forget pain, to gamble wages they do not have, to escape a life that crushes anyone too slow to keep up. A tavern is not a leisure house. It is a pressure valve for a society always ready to explode. Ale is everything. Water kills. Wells fill with filth and disease. Streams are sewers with sunlight. So people drink and drink and drink. Children drink. Pregnant women drink. Even priests drink. The line between thirst and death is measured in mugs. Food rarely saves anyone either. A pot of pottage boils day after day until the vegetables have surrendered all their color. Tough bread tears the mouth. Meat arrives grey and stringy from the journey. Plates are rare. A shared bowl spreads every sickness that crawls through the town. Yet no one complains. Survival has no taste. The noise is constant. Tankards slamming, dice spinning, a minstrel repeating a song he barely remembers, laughter that hides anger, arguments that hide fear. Every conversation is a secret waiting to be sold. The tavern keeper is the silent king of this kingdom. He knows who owes coin, who is lying about their name, who slept with someone they should not have touched. His memory is a weapon sharper than any dagger behind the counter. He keeps a ledger that can make men disappear. Taverns are where the real economy moves. Tax evasion flourishes here. Illegal trade slips through hands beneath tables. Smugglers sell foreign silks. Hunters trade poached deer meat off the books. Coins with strange markings circulate between shadows. If a king wants to know how much wealth he truly controls, he should count the purses exchanged in taverns, not the coins in his treasury. Behind the noise is danger. Some landlords keep cudgels ready behind the bar. Others own iron hooks used to drag violent men out by their ribs. A cracked skull counts as a simple loss of temper. A slit throat means someone underestimated the wrong drunk. Fights are fast and cruel. A shove becomes blood before the song finishes its verse. Night guards avoid taverns whenever possible. They know that stepping inside could turn the entire crowd into a weapon against them. A single torch dropped in panic can burn the whole place to ash. And yet taverns are not always violence. They are also judgment halls. A thief caught stealing from locals may face punishment on the floor. Beatings administered by every hand he wronged. A molester dragged outside and left naked in the winter air until frost decides his fate. No paperwork, no trial. Justice measured in screams and silence. Many who die in taverns are carried out the back. There is no burial with ceremony, no final prayer. A shallow grave is dug by someone who does not ask a name. If the body rots under the floorboards instead, it is no one's business but the tavern keepers. The upstairs rooms breathe quieter sins. Couples who must remain secret. Soldiers who bring crimes back from campaigns. Men with nightmares that make them shout. Prostitutes who count survival in hours, not years. Some leave with coin and bruises. Some leave with neither. Superstitions cling to taverns like smoke. Witches are believed to favor corners near the hearth where the shadows dance. A strange mark carved into the doorframe might mean protection or doom. Bones tied with string hang above the bar to ward off evil or welcome it. Depends who you ask. One record from Burgundy describes a tavern where a fortune teller read futures using animal organs laid on the table. A man who disliked his fate stabbed her on the spot. The landlord finished pouring drinks before asking someone to remove the body. People fear devils, but they fear the hungry more. In the gambling corner, fortunes change in heartbeats, loaded dice, marked cards, games rigged so the house always wins. A lucky streak becomes a target, a losing streak becomes a death sentence. A man who cannot pay may forfeit a finger. A man who argues loses the hand attached to it. Cheating is a sin, but so is being foolish enough to get caught. Songs tell truth disguised as mockery. A verse that insults a lord might get a crowd laughing, but one wrong listener can turn that laughter into charges of treason. More than one musician has left a tavern in chains for singing too boldly. Travelers study tavern signs with suspicion. A crown above the door means the place belongs to the king's tax collectors. A dragon means mercenaries drink there and want to be left alone. A red fox means thieves pay rent to operate within the room. A broken cup carved onto a beam means someone died violently inside, and the spirit was never convinced to leave. Foreigners often misunderstand the signs, then they misunderstand the danger. Even peace carries teeth. A hug can be a distraction while a purse is cut from a belt. A friendly stranger can be a recruiter for a smuggler crew. No kindness comes without a question hidden inside it. Animals live as equals here. Dogs fight under tables for bone scraps. Cats pounce on rats, fat from stolen grain. Chickens wander freely until someone needs food or entertainment. Fleas jump from cloak to cloak, spreading sickness, while the drink hides warning signs. Plague changes everything. The crowded roar becomes a whisper, then quiet. Entire taverns shuttered with tankards left unfinished on tables. Fear drives people away, but some return. Better to die among laughter than alone in your own dark thoughts. The tavern persists even when the world ends outside. Across Europe, taverns gain reputations darker than dungeons. A roadside inn in the Holy Roman Empire rumoured to drug travellers and bury them in barley fields. A tavern in northern England accused of boiling knives to hide blood after every fight. A place in Paris where the landlord sold stolen clothes still warm from the last owner. No one shuts these places down. Too many powerful men drink in them. Mourning is the cruelest sight.